Okay, so this is going to be today is our lesson that we're going to do our study guide for the mid-chapter check quiz that's coming up over conversions. Here's our 4 do now problems. Go ahead and pause the video, copy these down, try them on your own, and then when we come back, we'll go over them together. Okay, let's go over those. All right, so the first one, we're multiplying by 1,000. 1,000 has 3 zeros in it, and it's a base 10 number, so this is where we can just move our decimal 3 times, 1, 2, 3, one more. There's our place holding 0 to make this 4,720. The next one, we are dividing by 1,000. Again, 3 zeros. This time it's making it smaller, because when you divide by 1,000, it'll get smaller. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 spots to make it 372 thousandths. Okay, this one's multiplication. This has a decimal in it, so we got to watch for that. We go ahead and multiply as normal. And what I did is I multiplied times the 4 here, and I got my answer. And then I saw another 4, so I just moved it over because there's normally a place holding 0 here. Moved it over, added it all up. Then I looked, there's 1 digit behind a decimal, so I moved my decimal 1 spot. So I have 1,626 and 8 tenths. And then divide this out and you should get 124. Okay, so I need everybody to go open their book to page 333 and 334. That's going to be the lesson that you're going to be going over with me today. Okay. And we're going to be doing this. What I would like you to do is just pause your video, try all of this on your own without my help, because you need some practice before the test on all of these types of problems. And then when you come back, you should have it all done. There might be a couple that you are struggling with or you still need help with. Those I would like you to just make sure that you understand as I teach it, what you're supposed to do on those problems. And make sure you write down the correct answers. All right, so number 1, a conversion factor is a rate in which 2 quantities are equal but use different units. Number 2, capacity is the amount a container can hold. Okay, number 3, it says a professional football field is 160 feet wide. What's the width of the field in yards? So you're starting with feet. You write what you know over 1. And then your feet go on the bottom and yards will go on the top because that's what you're turning it into. There's 3 feet in 1 yard when you check your conversion table. So you'll be simplifying your feet. Get rid of that because your answer is going to be in yards. 160, 3's on the bottom, so we divide by 3. We'll get 53 and 3 tenths with a repeating 3 that goes on and on. That's the same as 53 and 1/3 yards. All right, number 4, Julia drank a cup of water per day. How many quarts of water did she drink per day? So she had 8 cups of water per day. 8 cups over 1. We need to get cups on the bottom, and quarts is what we're trying to find out. Cups to quarts. There's 4 cups in 1 quart. And let me just show you that on your chart, because that isn't, see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little red cups in 1 cube. 4 cups per quart. So the 4 is on the bottom. So after you get rid of the cups, you're going to do 8 divided by 4 is 2 quarts. Then we have the mass of Hinto's math book is 4,458 grams. What is the mass of 4 math books in kilograms? Well, I did not do this properly. I'm still going to need to multiply this times 4. So the mass of Hinto's math book is 4,458 grams. So we started with that. Let's turn it into kilograms. We got to get rid of grams and turn it into kilograms. There's 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. So that will give us this answer, but they want to know how many 4 math books would be. So I'm going to need to take this and multiply it by 4. So let's do that now. We can make sure we get the right answer for our study guide here. So 8 times 4 is 32. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3 is 23. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17, and I have 3 digits behind my decimal, so I move my decimal 3 spots. So it's going to be 17 and 832 kilograms. 4. So this will be the proper answer on that one.